Hello, and welcome to Daytime Today. I'm your host, James Lott Jr. I'm putting some lotion on my hands because my hands are dry from washing them so much. Welcome to another edition. This discussion I want to bring up to you guys out there is about skin color and skin tone not on Daytime, but specifically on General Hospital. I have noticed something, it's not anything new, but on many shows, a lot of times, when it comes to Black and brown people, when they do recast or temporarily recast or on shows, they will change a skin color. They will not even try to match the skin color of the previous person or the person who's playing the role. But when it's the white counterparts, I've noticed they try to find another blonde or somebody that's close to the same as the other one, same body type, everything. On other shows like Bold and Beautiful, my girl Krista Allen, she's beautiful. They put her in a wig to make her match as close as they could to Hunter Title's last, I guess, looks on the show where she played Taylor. Even though Krista could have came on with short hair. I mean, Taylor was gone for a while, but they wanted the audience to kind of get acclimated to this new Taylor. And of course, Krista's doing a great job as Taylor anyway, regardless of wigs and hair. But they went out of their way to make sure they tried to match it a little bit. When it comes to let's say a Jordan on General Hospital, I noticed Vanessa Antoine and Brianna Nicole are very different shades. They both had curly hair, so they got that part down. I'll give them points for that. And both are great. Both are great as Jordan. But it was just like they were different shades. And people brought it up, how they were just very different shades. Taggart, again, my other buddy, Rial Andrews. He was certain coloring. When they brought in this other Taggart to play him on times when he couldn't play him, not only was he was a different skin color, he was a different size, different shape. I'm in Hollywood. I just feel like you can find a Black man who looks like Rial Andrews up and through Hollywood who could act, I'm sure. But it's just really it's always so jarring to me. Now, they did try, it worked actually. They had Molly Burnett come on from Days of Our Lives to play Maxie for a little bit. And her hair color was a little different, but she was great. Lindsay Hartley and Kelly Monaco, similar body types. Again, she came out dark hair, came out and she killed it. Again, looking close, they don't look alike, but at least they were close to the point of where they kind of looked could possibly you could buy her as Sam. I bring this up because this last week they brought on a guy to play Marshall, temporarily recast, and not only was a whole different shade, his mustache was a whole different. It was gray, a whole different coloring, whole different style. His body type, everything was so. He was like he was smaller than the other one. I guess I'm just like, we don't all look alike. We can't just interchange us and make the audience like we don't like. It almost feels like you don't care about the Black characters, what they look like. It's just like we gotta fill a slot and put it in. Now, all the actors who fill the slots are good. And I love my Black and brown actors getting work. I'm not trying to stand for that, but I just feel like the audience isn't. Some audience is smart. And it feels like a lot of times it's just optically, it just looks like there's no real big effort in there. It's like, we need somebody to fill a slot for a day, got it. I remember when Nicholas, years ago, Nick Stabile played Nicholas. Well, he doesn't look like Tyler Christopher, but he was close enough. He had the same hairstyle, same kind of build, everything. I'm like, it works. He was a good actor too. And it seems like they do a little quick they go the extra to get someone to fill in for someone who's of another coloring. When it comes to the Black ones, it's like just throw them in. Even both TJs. One TJ was way darker than this TJ. I mean, I'm just saying. And color issues happen all the time. And whether it's conscious or unconscious, or it's lazy or unlazy or whatever, unlazy is not even a word, but you know what I mean. It was lazy or not lazy. It was done on purpose or not on purpose. Who knows? I'm not there in the rooms. And first of all, I'm a huge fan of Mark Teschner, who's a casting director. He's a friend of mine. And I mean, I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm giving shade to him, but it's like I don't even know if it's his decision. I mean, I just know that he picks great talent. I mean, he picks amazing talent. And he picks amazing brown talent. I mean, from Donald Turner to Cindy McKayla, who plays Trina, to getting Vernee Watson on there. I mean, like, he picks amazing talent. He loves the actors, and I will praise Mark Tessner to the end of time in terms of he's an actor's casting person. So I don't even know if it's him having the last word. I feel like the producers have the last word. That he's just a hired hand to come in and find talent, which he does. And like I said, every person who's brought on the show, there's talent. Like, that's not even it at all. I just wish there's more attention paid to detail, to the skin tone and skin coloring of Black actors replacing other ones. We do come in all shades, but I want to, and again, the most famous thing, of course, that happened was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air with the Aunt Vivs. We know that. So anyway, I just want to bring that up. That's what we do here on Daytime Today. We bring issues up for everybody to talk about. Please tell me what you feel about this. If you think I'm overreacting, you don't care, tell me. If you love it, you agree with me, tell me. But I love the show General Hospital. I love the people that work there. I want it to be the best show it can be. And sometimes these things do matter. These little things, these things that for some people who don't care, it does matter. Representation matters. So we all got to do better. And if it's a mistake or things happen, I know a lot of other, we talked about today on this show, but there've been other optics where they sent out press things with no Black people in them. We casted them. There's always great cast of Black actors. GH is one of the few shows that actually uses their Black actors in storylines. So there's some good and bad about all of that. But back to the skin tone. That's what this episode's about, the skin tone. Daytime Today is yours. It's here on JLJ Media in the afternoons. New episodes all the time. Talking about all kinds of topics that we may not talk about on our recap shows. I'm James Lott Jr. See you next time.